lot of the real country music fans. The reason they love me so much, they said to asli country music kar. When I got professionally into music in the middle 90s, I was already married and had a little child, my daughter. उस time पे ऐसा step लेना.
Very risky.
You have auto tune, है ना? You don't have to be the most perfect singer. Back then as a recording artist, हमें पता है कि अगर कोई recording हो रही है उसमें इतना सा भी सुर गलत है, वो तो हमेशा के लिए हो गया ना. And there's nothing you can do about it. दिल्ली में हम किसी के आते तो उन्होंने बोला राजेश खन्ना साहब से मिलिए. गए माँ उम्र दूर की तरफ. मैं कहा साहब को बोलो जाके बॉबी कैश मिल रहे हैं. दरवाजा खोला अंदर गए. Mr. Rajesh Khanna was sitting at his desk. When we walked in, he just looked up. वो एक अदा होती थी. And he said, Bobby Cash. He said, what can I do for you? Come sit. I think ये January में festival खत्म होता है. May or June I was back in Australia in one of the best studios recording my first album with some of the finest musicians in the world.
तो क्या हाल है मेरे दोस्तों, वेलकम टू द मेंटालिटी. मैं हूं आपका होस्ट और दोस्त यश ठाकुर. म्यूजिकल एपिसोड हम आज आपके लिए लाए हैं. हमारे साथ बहुत ही स्पेशल गेस्ट है, इंडियाज फर्स्ट इंटरनेशनल कंट्री म्यूजिक सिंगर मिस्टर बॉबी कैश. जो कंट्री म्यूजिक है इस जॉनर के बारे में हम काफी बातें करेंगे, म्यूजिक के बारे में बातें करेंगे. सो होप यू स्टे ट्यून टिल द एंड ऑफ द पॉडकास्ट. So, Bobby, I've been wanting to have you for a very, very long time, and you are here with us to record the podcast. First of all, thank you so much for taking out time from your busy schedule, and welcome to the Mentality. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Yash. What did you say? Welcome to the
Mentality. That's mentality from a man's perspective, and then the mentality. So it's not mentality; it's a mentality.
Yes. I like that. I like that. Well, thank you for having me over, and you have a beautiful setup.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You made me feel so comfortable, and I know we can really roll and flow now.
Absolutely. It's going to be an exciting conversation and so much to learn. Let me just say I am in awe of your personality. I did my due diligence as far as research was concerned about you and all of that. I am totally impressed. I had been wanting to have you and younger here. So again, thank you so much. First of all, Bobby, I want to understand who is Bobby Cash and how did Bal Kishore Das Lohiwal become Bobby Cash? What's the story behind that?
Bobby Cash कौन?
Let's go to the genesis of the story.
वैसे तो बहुत simple बात है, but obviously there's a lot of people ask me this, yeah, Bobby Cash, and especially there's I'm a country music artist, so. Country music, one of the biggest names of country music was Johnny Cash.
Yes.
तो अक्सर कभी लोग सोचते हैं ये आप country music करते हैं, तो आपने ये Johnny Cash से inspired नाम दिया है. Well, I'm glad मेरा नाम Johnny Cash से मिलता हुआ है, but
was he an inspiration for you?
I've always loved Johnny Cash along with other country music, but वो नाम definitely इसके नाम का अलग ही इसकी कहानी है. बाल किशोर दास मेरा नाम है. And name from my father, and अभी भी वो मेरा legal proper नाम है. लेकिन when I was growing up,
what's on your passport?
मेरे passport पे बाल किशोर. हाँ, तू see, वो बाप का दिया हुआ. It's my family name. I'm proud of that. But क्या हुआ जब when I was growing up, my father, वो मुझे बोलते थे बाबू, And I used to call him Babuji, He was वो राजस्थानी मारवाड़ी बैकग्राउंड तो उनमें but बाबू. अच्छा, मेरा नाम किशोर भी था. So in fact all through my school years, my teachers and मेरे classmates थे वो मुझे किशोर ही बोलते हैं.
Correct.
अच्छा, लेकिन मुझे याद है I had an aunt, मेरी मासी थी, और तो उन्होंने मुझे somehow जैसे एक निकनेम होता है ना, किशोर से somehow वो कैश
बन गया.
It just started, बन जाते हैं.
School, especially in schools and all.
तो वो है ना, तो मुझे, and I remember when I was in the earlier school, I went to St. Mary's. उसके बाद जब मैं St. Joseph's में आया.
Our alma mater.
Yes. Good. So वहाँ पे this aunt of mine was also teacher. तो वहाँ पे St. Joseph's में तो मुझे सब मेरा बस नाम ही हो गया. I got known as Cash. बहुत लोग मुझे कैश बोलने लगे. अच्छा, उधर बाबू मेरा नाम चलता था. बट आई रिमेम्बर मेरे फैमिली में आई रिमेम्बर आई हैड 2 uncles,
Right.
One of them was ex-Royal Air Force है ना, वो बिल्कुल वो होते थे उस जमाने के ना अंग्रेज साहब जैसे।
The quintessential officer.
हाँ, वो बड़े वेस्टर्नाइज टाइप है ना, तो वो मुझे जैसे बाबू अच्छा नहीं लगता, इट डजंट सूट यू, है ना, तो वो कहते बाबू लोग तो वो होते हैं जो yes. तो समा उन्होंने बाबू को बॉबी बना दिया, बाबू नहीं बॉबे,
बॉबी बना दिया।
So I had this when I was growing up, कोई बाबू, and my father knew my mom with so many people about it. कुछ किशोर बोलते थे, कुछ बोलते थे कैश, है ना, कुछ बोलते थे बॉबी।
And this is all happening in school.
During my school,
During
my growing up years, teenager हो गया, सेंट जोसेफ में भी आ गया, तो ये अलग अलग नाम से मुझे लोग बुलाया करते थे, और बाकी वो बाल किशोर दास नाम चलिए। Later on when I grew up and जब music, I was always into music and all that.
Right.
So I remember देहरादून का जो सबसे पहला concert हुआ था, I wasn't playing professionally, I didn't get full time interview for many years, लेकिन देहरादून में first ever जो rock concert और rock show हुआ था, तो उसमें जिन्होंने organize करा था, they're still doing there.
What year would that be?
ये ईयर होगा probably 1989 होगा, 87 89 ना।
87
देहरादून का पहला बिग इवेंट वो सेंट जोसेफ की ग्राउंड में हुआ था।
अच्छा,
तो वो जब कॉन्सर्ट हुआ तो उन्होंने नाम डाल दिया बॉबी कैश, यू नो, बॉबी भी जानते थे। Somehow that name, it's sort of,
it has a ring. It has a ring. It has a ring to it.
It has a ring, and later I found out that it's a, and then with country music, automatically perfect name. You know, imagine मैं ऐसे बन के मैं country music गा रहा हूँ, Bal Kishore Das. So that would have been better if I was Pandit Bal Kishore Das and singing classical music.
Right.
Somehow it just started fitted in with my, and people wouldn't. मैंने एक बार देखा, एक बार किसी को बता दो कि मैं बॉबी कैश हूँ, तो वो बोलता नहीं था. And I found that out later when I was getting into the music
scene.
Yes, music scene में. तो इस ये बॉबी कैश का एक्चुअल ये यहाँ से आया. कोई बॉबी बोल रहा है,
कोई कैश बोल रहा है,
कोई कैश बोल रहा है, तो इसीलिए it didn't come from Johnny Cash. And I said cash तो अच्छी चीज है.
So that became just incidental then.
Incidental, and I'm glad it fitted it
Right,
with my persona as with this cowboy tick, you know.
Right.
And कभी-कभी लोग बोलते हैं बॉबी ये तो अंग्रेजों का नाम है. मैंने कहा अंग्रेज कैश तो सबको पसंद है. कैश कहाँ से अंग्रेज नाम हो गया? Everybody is running after cash. सबको चाहिए कैश, बस कैश, you know. And बॉबी, मैंने कहा बॉबी तो ऐसा नाम है हर घर में इंडिया में कहीं ना कहीं से बॉबी निकल आता है. कहीं चले जाओ, कितने बॉबीज हैं इनके.
सही है.
It's a very common name.
Common name, especially in the Punjabi circuit.
और पंजाबी सर्किट में ये तो बॉबी है.
So tell me something about your childhood. आप थोड़ा सा मेरे को बताइए, break it down for us. Because country music as a genre itself बहुत ही ज़्यादा niche है.
It's बहुत ज़्यादा
niche है. And especially in the English circles also, people who listen to English music, उसमें भी
even India में you have more of rock music. Rock music बहुत है, pop.
Yeah, these days आजकल techno हो गया, R&B, house music.
And even back then, you know, I'm talking of earlier days, rock music, pop music, you know, you had you know, great music, Beatles, and they were international. But country music वाकई में बहुत
niche है.
बहुत एक niche music है, especially the hardcore country music. तो सबसे पहली बात, जिस देहरादून में मैं बड़ा हुआ, and I thank God मैं अभी भी यहीं रहता हूँ, this is my home, but उस वक्त का देहरादून बहुत अलग था. It was a really small town.
I know.
I grew up in Clement Town. It's sort of a suburb.
Right.
उस टाइम क्लेमेंट टाउन तो जंगल मानते थे, ताई जंगल,
Right.
है ना, ऊपर वो राजा जी के,
Right.
वहाँ पे यू क्रॉस मोर, जंगल है और सारा जंगल ही होता था. बड़े बड़े मैदान होते थे, वो पेड़ थे, यू नो. इट वाज अ ग्रेट प्लेस फॉर अ यंगस्टर. वो जमाना नहीं था कि जब उस टाइम तो टेलीविजन भी नहीं था.
Television, it's all radio.
रेडियो होता था, और ये ऑफ कोर्स कंप्यूटर्स एंड मोबाइल फोन्स, ये तो कुछ था ही नहीं. एंड आई आल्सो ग्रो अप ऑन अ बिग प्रॉपर्टी क्लेमेंट टाउन. तो वहाँ हमारे यू नो गेहूं भी उगती थी, ये व्हीट, चावल भी उगते थे, खेती बाड़ी भी होती थी, गाय भैंसे भी थी वहाँ पे, एंड मुर्गियाँ भी थी, यू नो. आई रिमेम्बर माय नानी, she was very fond of it. तो वो जगह थी, तो it was a very like growing up on a farm, a beautiful place.
Right.
तो बचपन में I grew up like a country kid.
Right.
Sense.
Right.
पूरा शौक था भैंसों की देखभाल करनी है, खेत जुत रहा है, ट्रैक्टर पे बैठे हुए हैं.
Correct.
I've seen that, you know.
Right. Yeah. But this is very desi.
Desi.
So why
How can you? वही तो बता रहा. That thing totally desi. शहर तो अब कभी आते थे. It was different, like तेरा दूध आ गया. But it was there. It was beautiful. ना वो चारों तरफ ये बड़ी बिल्डिंग नहीं थी, तो पहाड़ भी दिखते थे. है ना, वो वहाँ से बैठ के हम देखते थे. मसूरी की लाइट्स देख रहे हैं. So that way, growing up in that atmosphere and a very warm family. And मेरा जो घर था, it was like a family home. तो सब लोग को पसंद था. मेरे cousins, you know, my mother's family, sisters and brothers, उनके बच्चे. So vacations में everybody
they used to come to your house?
Yes. अच्छा, my family always loved music. And मेरे family में my cousins, you know, some of them who were older than me, and some of my uncles, you know, वो music के बहुत शौकीन थे. My mummy, everybody, my father, सबको music का. और तो music, so we always had, you know, somebody, I had remember an uncle, you know, who actually उस ज़माने में musical instruments इतने नहीं बनते थे, but he was a genius of some kind. He could do anything. तो guitars भी बनाते थे. तो उन्होंने तो गिटार भी बना के दी थी.
Right.
So we used to just घर में sing song गुने, you know, बैठे हुए बाहर.
Music was more like your family.
It was just, it wasn't that anybody was a professional music, but अपना music चलते रहता. And you know, उस ज़माने में records होते थे, radio होता था.
Right.
And somehow, my family, especially my mother and an uncle of mine, उनको country music बहुत पसंद था. And as it so happened, when I was a very young boy, मेरी एक मासी, my mother's elder sister, who was later, you know, she was part of St. Joseph's,
Right.
a very famous teacher there.
Right.
She went to the US for some higher education and to live there for some years.
Right.
तो वो गई, she was in a place called Nashville,
Tennessee.
which it's a state called Tennessee. You know, the whole Nashville, Tennessee is called the home of country music.
Right.
तो वो country music town ही है. तो वो वहाँ से उस ज़माने में she would send records
From the US.
from the US. है ना, यार इतने ज़्यादा मिलता नहीं था country music. वो she used to make those records. तो records वो, you know, growing up in that and country music, जब when you discover it's all about roots, it's about your life. It's
Culturally very.
And I was growing up in that kind of environment, you know.
Right.
So वो country music records उस ज़माने में, you know, whether it was Hank Williams, Johnny Cash, and Jim Reeves and Willie Nelson. तो music, कभी लोग बोलते हैं, did you choose country music? I said, मुझे ऐसा लगता है country music ने मुझे
आपको
just so I grew up listening to that.
So what exactly about country music did you like? क्या मतलब बहुत सारे genres होते हैं, because in India we hear about music, it becomes very Bollywoodish. कि Bollywood की movies हुए थे. So that was one major chunk of music from where it used to come.
Yes.
And into the minds of the people and all of that. That's what they used to listen back in the day.
Well,
Bollywood.
We also heard it, you know, हमारे घर में सब music पसंद करते थे, you know. So we also had, you know, that उस time का Bollywood music, वो भी सब था. But I think country music, एक तो I grew up in a house that was filled with books.
Right.
Everybody loved reading. मुझे अभी भी big reader.
Right.
And we used to have a lot of Western books, you know,
Right.
cowboy.
Right. अच्छा. Okay.
Yeah, Louis L'Amour and all was trained. So one thing that attracted me to country music, I love the cowboy thing. ये होता है ना जैसे उनका style. उसके बाद उस जमाने में I remember देहरादून में अगर कोई Western movie आती थी तो Club Town से हम आके जरूर.
Right.
So that kind of thing with cowboys, you know, they were like pioneers.
Right.
They were like never give up.
Right.
And they connected to their roots, and वो एक immensely cowboys, you know, rugged. And country music actually is, for me back then, it was music of the cowboys. It
Right.
represented
Right.
the cowboys.
Right.
My aunt And later on, my uncle, one of my uncles, who also went to live in the US, who was a big country music fan, तो वो मेरी एक ही रिक्वेस्ट रहती थी, अच्छा क्या चाहिए, एक तो म्यूजिक और क्या चाहिए, गेट मी बूट्स, you know. So बचपन से ही वो एक बैंड था. And of course with that music environmental, my cousins, uncles, वो guitars बजा रहे, so it was also very natural for me. Fortunately, I thank God, I got blessed with a you know talent for music. तो मैंने भी young age में, you know, I never had any formal lessons, but watching everybody play, तो मैंने भी guitar, you know, need. So it was very natural for me to try to play those songs.
Right.
जो मैं बजा रहा हूँ, वो environment बिल्कुल, you know, country music is about, it's not urban music that, it kind of fitted in. And country music जो एक चीज़ है, मैंने जो, which I often tell people, कि इसको हमारे एक, as an Indian, तो because I'm, दिल का तो पूरा मैं पक्का है हिंदुस्तानी हो, पक्का इंडियन हो, अदरवाइज मैं यहाँ रहता क्यों? Lot of people say you could have been, this is because this is who I am.
Right.
तो country music से आपका क्या आता है, वो तो cowboys का. No, I discovered the spirit of very essence of country music. What is it about? Country music is about life. It is about roots. In country music, you sing about your hometown, your family, things which are close to you. It's basically a sentimental kind of music. है ना? उसमें, you know, your emotions, you're growing up here as you remember your hometown, you remember your dog or your horse, whatever.
Yeah.
So I discovered that generally, ma'am, as Indians, I think most of us would agree that we are very sentimental people.
Absolutely. Very emotional and sentimental. Yeah.
तो country music के अंदर there is it's sentimental kind of music. दूसरी चीज मुझे जो country music में मैंने discover करी, it's about so much about respect. For example, if you look at rock music, rock music is more, it's a rebel kind of music.
Right. True.
But country music is about respect. You're respecting your elders, your mom, dad, your roots, and है ना?
Right.
वो चीजें हमारे as an Indian,
And we could associate that.
associate ना कि वो respect है, जी मेरा, ये तो मेरा नाने, दादी है, नाना है, माँ है, बाप है, ये ना, ये बड़े हैं, you know. So whether it's about our faith, whether it's God, whether it's environment,
Right.
so there's a certain kind of so I found it doesn't sort of clash with who I am, you know.
Right.
So sentimental music is respect. The other thing, I think again, a lot of us would agree with as Indians, when it comes to music and things like that, हमें melody बहुत पसंद है. So, है ना? अगर अभी भी हम अपने अभी भी जो बॉलीवुड का म्यूजिक अभी चल रहा है, तो that has a certain, it's sentimental, but उसके सुरीला म्यूजिक होता है. You agree with that, ना?
Right.
अभी चल रहा है. So country music in a sense, it's simple music, सुर वाला music, सुरीला music है, you know, रीटा music है.
Right.
So that's another thing that appealed. Even now जो हमारा folk music है, चाहे वो हम पहाड़ में रहते हैं, चाहे वो पहाड़ का हो, चाहे पंजाब, there is a certain thing which appeals.
Correct. Right.
To us. तो ये मुझे elements country music में मिले, and the very क्या बोलते हैं उसका जो spirit है. I think it doesn't sort of I don't have to become an aggressive, you know, or change who I am.
Right.
So उस environment में मैं गिटार उठाया, वो गाने country music, and अभी भी मैं बताता हूँ, you know, still one of the most popular songs with a lot of generations in India is a John Denver song called Country Roads Take Me Home.
Country Road Take Me Home. Yeah. It's such a popular song, right?
A lot of people might not even know a country song.
There's a country song. Yeah, it's a very popular song.
Why is it so popular? Because it's anybody, whether it's I've seen college students love it, you know, घर से दूर थे, people in the army. I perform a lot for the armed forces. Even Westerners have asked me, what form of music would you say country music जिससे मिलता है? So I would say जैसे हमारी जो गजल होती है,
Right.
है ना, उसमें एक ख्याल होता है,
Like Jagjeet Singh and all.
Yeah. So in many ways, country music is also like an equivalent of ghazals.
Back in the day when you were starting off with the country music and all of that, आपके आइडल्स कौन थे? Who did you listen to more? Who did you look up to? Not specific to country music as a genre, but otherwise as singers also, who did you look up to while growing up?
I'll tell you. It wasn't just one thing, you know. First of all, what really inspired me itself was the music.
Right.
And the very, the very aura, the background, and because I read a lot. I love reading. So man, reading about the American West and kaise the kind of hardships and the way the cowboys and the early pioneers, jinke beech se music aata tha, how they overcame the odds, nature, and so many other things.
Right. Sure.
So it was that entire thing which gets captured in that country music.
Right.
So I think for me the biggest inspiration was the music itself.
Music itself. Right.
And all the stories. A lot of country music is about stories. Basically country जो songs होते हैं उसमें एक story होता है, ballads होते हैं. It can be story of a man, it can be a happy thing, it so many things. तो सबसे बड़ा attraction उसका था. And then like I said, वो records आते थे and all that, जो मैं सुनता था. Fortunately, I got exposed to some great country music artists that time, So, और हमारे घर में भी ना, जैसे, for example, my mother loved Jim Reeves, who was truly one of the biggest at that time, who made country music truly international. I remember even back then, Jim Reeves के records यहाँ पर भी मिलते थे.
Right. Right.
And Johnny Cash, people like Glenn Campbell, Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings, Merle Haggard, George Jones.
Right.
Sab us era, and there were people who had were true. They did country music, and it's very raw and generic and very, very authentic form. So wo main sunta, they all became an inspiration. Then the styles of music. I remember the way the guitar. I was always drawn to the guitar.
Do you self-teach yourself?
Yeah, yes.
The guitar?
बाकी जो घर में वो देखा ना, वो chord देख लिए. But I actually started, उस time पे record सुन के, Chet Atkins था. Then of course, I was also so keen about with the guitar that I also got into, I heard flamenco, Spanish flamenco, and I said I got to play this. I was very influenced by a lot of jazz guitar players and country guitarists like Chet Atkins and तो मैं वो कोशिश करता था. अच्छा उस टाइम पे आजकल तो YouTube का ज़माना है.
Correct.
What I did was कुछ नहीं records होते थे. Later on then tapes came.
Right.
ना उसके वो तो मैंने तो records का era भी देखा है. उसके बाद cassettes.
Right.
उसके बाद CDs आए. Of course we know what's going on. There was nobody to actually teach वो क्या बजाएं. They were world class players. They're still considered great today. अभी लोग उनकी तरह सीख रहे थे. लेकिन भी बताने वाला ऐसे होता नहीं था. तो अपना imagination.
Right.
And then that also एक imagination, एक authenticity खोली. तो उसमें बस वो मेहनत थी. वो क्या बोलते हैं?
Right.
मुझे याद है वो कोई गाना सीखना है. उस समय even simple things like lyrics.
Right.
So you have to go back वो lyrics लिखो. And you have to work out the chords and all that. तो वो गाने सीखे. We used to play games and everything. But ये गिटार का जो था ना, वो एक साथी बन गया गिटार. It became a part of my everyday life.
Right.
और ये गाने automatically वो नो गाने बजते रहते थे कि ऐसे गाना है. Though at that age, अच्छा दूसरा चीज था country singers, especially country music वाले, उनकी आवाज भी, most of them had like nice deep.
Right.
I was just a kid then.
Right.
मैं भी सोचता था, of course I was playing, but I couldn't sing like that.
Right.
But मैं सोचता था कि देखो, अब आगे चल के, will I be able to sing like this? तो ऐसे बस अपना गाते बजाते अपना, like novel, growing up on a farm like atmosphere, school and all that. वो सब चल रहा था. और साथ में ये म्यूजिक भी चल रहा था.
Country music as a genre कहाँ था और कहाँ है? Evolution आप कैसे देखते हो इसका? कितना evolve हुआ है country music as a genre? अभी can you see a major difference in terms of the quality of music जैसे back in the day in the 70s, 80s and today generation of country music?
Yes.
How has it evolved?
It's like everything that we look around, everything is changing, Now, for example, when we talk of the 60s and 70s, और आजकल भी वो लोग हैं, whether any form of, they say that the real music, authentic music happened in the 70s and 60s.
Right.
With rock and all. Lot of people agree that.
Right.
But at the same time, there's been an evolution. See, जो music होता है, anything, whether it's writing or it's always a product and a reflection of the times that we live in, you know. चाहे वो lyrically हो, चाहे वो musically हो. And of course, with such an explosion of technology,
Right. Right.
you know, the entire concept of making music is also in many ways changed.
It's evolved.
In fact, now to make music like you did back then, it has to be a very, very, you have to recreate that thing.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So there was a certain way music was made. There was a certain...
That's actually my second question, but yeah, go on. Yeah.
But aajkal, yes. For example, you look at the production. They are so slick.
Right.
Everything can be processed to that extent. You can make it sound like anything.
Like when you say you have auto-tune.
You have auto-tune, है ना?
Yeah, to give it more crisp and clarity,
Well,
and
you-
like the vocals.
Well, you don't have to be the most perfect singer. But back then as a recording artist, हमें पता है कि अगर कोई recording हो रही है उसमें इतना सा भी सुर गलत है, वो तो हमेशा के लिए हो गया ना. And there's nothing you can do about it. आज no problem. Everything is fixable. I mean अब तो और भी next ज़माना आ गया AI वाला.
Right.
In the process, we have great production. We still have great talent. There's been a great foundation laid by those earlier musicians, whether in terms of technology and whether in terms of the music, content. And एक बहुत ज़बरदस्त base छोड़ के पिछले artists ने. Any genre of music
Right. Right.
for other generations to build on, incorporate technology,
Right.
incorporate their own life experiences in their writing.
Right.
And developing, you know, and for example, even by like playing instruments,
Right.
you know, discovering new things about this. जैसे मैं guitar जो बजाता हूँ,
Right.
so I also discovered some things, you know. I said I'll take it, you know. तो वो सब चीजें बहुत सारी add on me, है ना?
Right.
So there has been both on the positive side, but there's also a thing, you know, जरा अगर balance वो हो जाता है तो that soul thing dies out.
Right. Of course.
That human soul and image. Sure. While it's so slick, and sometimes I wonder. I mean, I remember. I see when a lot of youngsters. I see my own kids, my own son. They पुराना music वो बहुत सुनते हैं, while they're very much abreast with what's happening. You ask them, क्यों सुन रहे हो?
Are they also into music? Or
Yeah. No, well, my son is sort of semi.
Okay.
My daughter is working, but she also, you know, she loves music and she can sing, you know. But वो भी सुनते हैं तो there is something. What is it that makes them go back?
Right.
So there is something about that. वो चीज जो है. So, but I don't like to say it sort of say straight off say इसको condemn कर दो, ऐसा नहीं. It's just a way of evolution, and I think most important thing is to hold on to the solo. अभी आजकल country music में क्या हो गया है जैसे, you know, a lot of I remember even touring overseas, you know, in Australia and the US, when people heard me do country music.
Right.
A lot of the real country music fans, the reason they love me so much, they said to asli country music. This you've not sort of. I mean, it's good to have every music, but वो एक जो music का एक खास जो genre का होता है, अगर country music वाला वो बिल्कुल rock ही बन जाए. I mean, I would rather hear great rock music. और country music को जबरदस्ती rock बना लो. So कभी-कभी क्या होता है, just you know, I think I mean it's each to his own. But a lot of the music has lost its purity and that soul.
Why do you think that is?
It's just the way it's there's such an explosion of knowledge and information people are exposed to these days, and that comes out even in artistic creations and all that. And probably it's you have an overload, you know so much that everything starts spilling. और कभी-कभी वो जो इतना ज़्यादा वो क्या बोलते हैं, जैसे कोई you're making a dish उसमें ज्यादा इंग्रेडिएंट्स डल जाते हैं
वो खराब हो जाता
तो कभी कभी
है गड़बड़
है तो बड़ा कि देखो क्या इसमें ये भी है, इसमें ये भी है, इसमें ये भी है,
राइट
लेकिन वो फिर समझ नहीं आता वो क्या बना है. So that kind of thing, you know. So it's the same with a lot of country music, you know. So मैं कभी कभी ने and now I understand lot all the why some of those people like me. They say this is a real country because you like something for what it is. It's like, but that's the way change. Look at our town, you know. It's changed so much.
yes sure
Everything is changed. It's part of that, you know. And not every change is great. Some of it is good. For example, production and all that.
on that note I want to pick your brains on the music landscape now, Bobby. It's gone into streaming and digital.
Yeah.
Have you adopted to it, adapted it? Are you making music through through digital, and what's your perspective on music going on to streaming platforms and on digital platforms, and how artists today are more dependent on something called as Spotify, want to upload the music there. So have you tried to adapt to that, or
I am the most laid back artist. These days I enjoy performing live, but I think it's a good thing because ultimately an artist makes music. और म्यूजिक उसका बनाने का it should get out, it should reach. कोई भी चाहे वो किसी भी जॉनर का आर्टिस्ट हो, एक मेहनत होती है.
right?
As a musician I know that, you know. Sometimes we can say ये तो ऐसा है, ऐसा है. एक दिल होता है, एक प्यार होता है जो एक आर्टिस्ट बना, जो आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट रियल आर्टिस्ट, यू नो. उसका क्या है, वो लोगों के लिए बनाता है.
Correct.
उसको खुद उसमें बहुत खुशी मिलती है.
Right.
So I think it's wonderful. I remember back in the day, somebody made beautiful music. वो कैसे निकालता? Back then you had to go to a record label. That has its own charm, you know. उसमें एक अलग स्टोरी होती थी.
Correct.
You know, you get discovered, you know, okay, record label ने से एक अलग excitement होता था. But very few people could
sign on to it
or get onto that. So I think it's a very good thing, you know, कि artist को उसको एक बोल दे.
आपको कोई लगा नहीं कि this is more of that sometimes what happens is there is a void that you have, that I want to fill this void, I want to do this, I want to sign with a label, I want to go there and probably go to the West because that's where my main inspiration comes from and all of that. So what was that decision like, to not go all the way to the US, learn from them more, improve on your music there, and collaborate with the people in the US, or eventually settle down in the US for that matters? So did you go through all of that, and what made you stay?
Very simple thing. Love. Love for my country, love for my family, my people. A very simple thing. I have always believed in excellence and being, if I do something, I believe I could do as good as anybody. So even when I was younger, growing up, country music उठाया और I said मुझे guitar बजानी है. And I also remember, I never planned on being a professional musician. And my father, he came from a different background, so उसके time के लोग तो कहते थे बेटा पैसे के लिए तो कभी बजाना ही नहीं. I respected that. As long as he was alive, I never played professionally. And today he would have been very proud of what I've done, but वो उस time की सोच के थे.
Yeah, right.
But he would also always tell me, guitar बजाओ तो be the best.
Do whatever you do, but be the best.
So मेरे अंदर ये कभी वो block या limit, it wasn't a mindset with me कि मैं, I would hear great guitar players, whether like Chet Atkins or any genre, or Paco de Lucia or Eric Clapton, or anybody. मेरे अंदर block कभी नहीं था कि I can't be as good. I knew. I had it in me. and that desire to be. So my thing was always to be excellent. My goal was never to be to go to the West and become a star and do that.
Right.
वो अभी तक मेरे अंदर है. I pick up my guitar, I sing. I have to be.
But Bobby, tell me something. Music, country music as genre as it is niche. Then becoming a professional singer, that's a big step.
It's
a very big risk.
It is a huge.
And that in a country like India or otherwise globally also, there's so much competition there and all of that. And when you talk about doing it professionally or professionally कर रहे हो तो पहली चीज दिमाग में ये आती है कि हमें पैसे कमाने हैं.
सबसे बड़ी
पैसे सबसे पहले
बहुत जरूरी चीज है
कि पैसा कहाँ से आएगा और यहाँ पे गारंटी नहीं है.
बिल्कुल नहीं है.
देयर इज नो गारंटी है कि हमें अभी ये करूंगा ये है. अब तो टाइम तो चेंज, अब एवेन्यूज हैव ओपनड एंड ऑल दैट. बट बैक इन द डे जब आप 80s 90s में थे कि ये वो माइंडसेट क्या था कि यू आर सो दैट सेल्फ बिलीफ वाज देयर. आप में सेल्फ बिलीफ था कि मैं कर पाऊंगा, ये हो जाएगा. आई वुड बी एबल टू मेक अ नेम फॉर माई सेल्फ, मेक डिसेंट अमाउंट ऑफ मनी ऑल्सो. वॉट मेड यू थिंक एंड से दैट आई वॉन्ट टू डू दिस प्रोफेशनली, मेरे को प्रोफेशनली करना है?
For me, it was a big decision to do this professionally, because when I got professionally into music in the middle 90s, I was already married and I had a little child. My daughter was born.
Right.
उस time पे
Right.
ऐसा step लेना
Right.
is a
Very risky. Very risky
it's
proposition.
another ball game. You see, people say, okay, follow your dream, follow your dream. It's good to have a dream and all that. But when you have a responsibility,
Then it becomes even tougher.
so it's not just about your dream. You have other lives to think of.
Right.
And I've always sort of sorted out in that. So for all those years, I mean, I only took the first step to get into full-time into music. Shaadi ho gayi, chota bachcha hai na, first child, and I was already almost in my middle 30s. Okay. Well, that is not the best time. ऐसे entertainment में singer बनने जा रहे हो, music जा रहे हो, all right, okay, you have a wife, you're married, you have a child, you're already like middle 30s. And what is your background? Country music. कौन सा Bollywood में जाओ, है ना?
Correct.
So that way everything was
Against you.
so
You're basically riding against the tide.
at all those years. But उससे पहले कोई बोले क्या कर रहे थे इतने साल before middle 30s, you got blessed with a musical talent, so उस टाइप पे इतनी opportunities थी भी नहीं है. I used to, one thing I kept doing all through those years before a while, living a very simple, beautiful life in Dehradun, for many years I was also I taught at school, I was a school teacher and music सिखाता था मैं. But I made every day of my life, it wasn't about कि मुझे star बनना है music. Like I said, I believe in excellence. I was constantly working on my music, teaching myself, and then of course that period when I was teaching school kids, and so many I used to teach. सिखाते हुए मैंने बहुत सीखा, पर ये था मैं so by the time I got married, and even before that, I was already a जो भी मुझे सुनता था कहते कमा ले, why don't you do something? All these voices. Then after I got married also, everybody,
You're talking about the 90s.
the 90s, even they say you're too good. So then it went about in the middle 90s, and I think about 94 my father died. About 95, so we took a decision. Let's
Do it professionally.
yeah, it's a big decision, and I think by then I was also sorted out at my response. I knew exactly what it meant. I knew the risks and everything, and we had a choice. उस zaman ये होता था कि दिल्ली बॉम्बे जाओ, सीधा होता था म्यूजिक में.
Okay, that's the epicenter of.
But I said Bombay is a bit थोड़ा दूर पड़ता है. उस zaman इतना if you go.
Not even once did it cross your mind that I should shift my base from Doon to Bombay? Did it?
People told me I said name. I said Delhi is closer.
Delhi is closer.
And it was just, you could just drive down and मैंने कहा. So it started out with going to Delhi. और मैं हमेशा एक चीज बोलता हूँ, I tell this to a lot of youngsters. You know, in life, I always believed in being ready, तैयार होना है. So I think at that point of time, and of course, it's always a constant learning process. I was ready with my music, what I had to do. My guitar playing, my singing was absolutely. क्योंकि क्या होता है जब जिंदगी में क्या होता है, sometimes there's a lot of behind the scenes, there's a lot of struggle, वो सब चीजें हैं. लेकिन एक moment होता है, you happen to be at the right place
at the right time
at the right time
with the right person.
right person, है ना?
The right person.
मुझे पता था कि you know, moment I'm at the right place at the right time, the right people. My guitar is in my hand. I knew I would be ready. कुछ जो सुनेगा तो वो कहेगा यार ये
बढ़िया है.
I think I had all that sorted out. And that was sort of my story.
Right.
Agar you know, maybe one day we'll do another thing, and so some of the individual things, you know.
Right.
And then I'm always been a.
Did you meet like-minded people, other country singers in Delhi when you opened?
There was no country singer. They're the first Indian country music artist.
Right.
There was no country singers. They had great musicians there. They had you know, great pop bands and jazz bands, and I was totally unique with my guitar. There was nobody who could pick a guitar, and you know, and when people heard me, you know, people knew like ये तो Kenny Rogers जैसा है. He sounds good. वो अंग्रेज लोग सुनते कहते ये तो are you from Nashville? Are you from Texas? So I was ready that way. मेरे को ऐसे जब मैं एक छोटा किस्सा बताता हूँ ये नाम के. You asked about the name.
Yeah.
दिल्ली में हम किसी के आते तो उन्होंने बोला कि अच्छा म्यूजिक आप राजेश खन्ना साहब से मिलिए.
अच्छा.
राजेश खन्ना happened to be a member of parliament
In Delhi.
Right.
Right. This is mid-90s.
mid-90s है ना?
90s.
लोधी रोड पे रहते हैं, talented. अब उस टाइम हम देहरादून से गए हुए थे. राजेश खन्ना was like grown up superstar. So one odd afternoon हम लोधी रोड पहुंच गए. मैं तो अपने वैसी स्टाइल में, I think back then I was wearing torn jeans, something, you know, and I was all, you know, working out, you know, big guy, और muscles, you know, t-shirt. वैसे वहाँ जब पहुंचे कि बंगले पे से अंदर गए, वहाँ देखा बहुत बड़ी लाइन लगी हुई है
मिलने के लिए.
हाँ, लंबी लाइन, और सारे वो नेता टाइप लोग है ना के साथ हैं. तो वहाँ जब इतनी बड़ी लाइन लगी हुई थी तो मेरे साथ जो था बोला भैया हाउ विल बी, यहाँ तो इतनी लाइन है. मैं कहा लाइन तो बहुत है. अच्छा वो देख भी रही है कौन आगे, अलग ही किस्म के दिख रहे हैं, बाल भी मेरे लंबे लंबे यहाँ तक अलग ही. तो थोड़ा इधर से निकले लाइन से, थोड़ा अलग भटके. मैंने कहा तो बहुत टाइम लग जाएगा, क्या करे. मैंने कहा चलो. देन आई नोटिस वहाँ ऑफिस में से एक आदमी, नो ही was coming in and out, अभी piled. मैंने कहा इनके पीए लगाए हैं कुछ. Next time he came out, you know, उस टाइम भी you know, I caught his eye. I just
ये कौन है?
I just वो भी आ गए मेरे पास. हाँ बोलिए. मैं कहा साहब को बोलो जाके बॉबी कैश मिल रहे हैं. यस, सच्ची बात है.
अच्छा.
क्या पूरा बॉबी कैश हो गया. देखा उसने, उधर चले गया, फिर अंदर गया.
So did you jump the queue?
जैसे लाइन खड़ी है ना, तो पीछे की तरफ है, लेकिन हम थोड़ा सा साइड पे ताकि दिख जाए.
Okay.
Somehow caught his attention, वो भी आ गया. उसने भी देखा ये कौन है. बोलो साहब को बोलो बॉबी कैश है.
So you were again wearing your cowboy hat, jacket.
Yes, and you know, इतने में वो भी few minutes he was out. हमारी तरफ आके साहब ने आपको बुलाया.
अच्छा.
हाँ, गए वहाँ और डोर की तरफ. तब ये तो वाकई में, and it was a big thing कि खन्ना साहब से मिलना है. तो हम ये लगे तो you know, they're like this is really happening. दरवाजा खोला, अंदर गए, and Mr. Rajesh Khanna was sitting at his desk, you know, white beautifully, सफेद पजामा कुर्ता style, you know. And when we walked in, he just looked up. वो एक अदा होती थी उनकी, है ना. I said, you know, that beautiful smile he gave, and he said, Bobby Cash. He said, what can I do for you? Come, sit.
So it was you didn't expect this to happen.
I mean, this, yes. How do you expect that? I mean, this is, बताया. Then he said, he said, अभी मेरे पिए ने अब आके मुझे बोला, एक कोई ऐसे ऐसे खड़े हुए हैं, नाम बताया बॉबी कैश. तो वो स्टाइल था उनका बोलने का. इसे बस मुझे, but I was so curious. मैंने कहा देखो बॉबी कैश चीज क्या है, ये क्या बॉबी कैश है. So so he was so nice. उसके बाद तो while he was there in those days, early days in Delhi, he said kabhi bhi aak. So we would go and meet him. He was always very kind and very nice and very encouraging. उससे एक हिम्मत मिली कि देखो अभी हम दिल्ली पहुंचे सेकंड थर्ड ट्रिप पे ही, और राजेश खन्ना के साथ जाते हैं यस कुछ कर सकते हैं सडनली आउट ऑफ एंड दैट नेम, ऐसे नाम तो बहुत अच्छा है ये.
नाम तो बहुत अच्छा है.
वो जर्नी स्टार्ट करी वहां से एंड इट वाज अ डिसीजन. बट एक चीज आई रिमेम्बर जब भी म्यूजिक के उसमें गए, सो आई रिमेम्बर माय अंकल, the one who loved country music, who was early in US and Canada. He came and he was very close to me. He said, "Bache, you're married and you have a child and music business." He was very well informed कि ये इसका कुछ पता नहीं होता. I said, "Yes, I'm absolutely aware of that." कब तक तू ये करेगा? I said, "I give myself to a certain time period. Maybe for now, I'll never compromise on my talent. I'll still keep getting.
True.
But I just can't. वही बात हुई ना, कमाना है, घर चलाना.
True.
I said maybe I'll give it maybe 2 years or something. नहीं होगा फिर. But thank God. And I'm also a person of faith, and I will be faithful. God, so I said, ऐसे तो मुझे talent मिला नहीं है. ऐसे तो हजारों लोगों ने बोला नहीं है. And the kind of support, the first person to have objected would have been my wife. She was the biggest. Naini, chalo, we have to do this. It's an adventure. And it was an adventure. I loved every moment of it. And fortunately, वो 2 साल लगे ही नहीं, because I think just things started moving so fast. I mean, दिल्ली जाने के बाद ही, I was, वो भी एक बड़ी अच्छी interesting story here. But I got a great assignment to sing at a place in Delhi called the Rodeo. So like a Western place. वो भी एक, it's like a story out of a movie. तो वो कैसे मैं वहाँ, that place became the most popular joint in Delhi. Most popular club in Delhi. I was singing there. And I became one of the most sought after singers. I was different with my guitar, तो वहाँ के दिल्ली के circuit में, and it wasn't long before. Suddenly I was, उस time पे एक music label था, Magnus Sound.
Right.
They were doing Hindi pop music. So I was not a Hindi singer, and they had signed on Daler Mehndi, Shan, and so many other singers. So पहले Alisha Chennai and all that. वो भी एक दूसरी कहानी है. Before I knew it, I was signed on with Magnus Sound, but they said sing in Hindi. So मैं हिंदी में गा, but it was a big thing. उस ज़माने में to sign on with a label, and channel भी होता था, MTV होता था, उसका वीडियो आएगा, हिंदी में गाना है. नहीं हिंदी तो बोलने मैंने कभी, I never sang in Hindi. Then I remember my mother, she could write beautifully. मैंने कहा मानी हिंदी का एल्बम करना है. So it's sort of, at least I could, make a base there, and I could start. It was a big decision, of course.
But it must have been quite a challenge for you also to sign on to a label, and when they are specifically saying that.
भी हमारी क्या बात हो रही थी, reach क्या है?
Reach masses, isn't it?
So at that point of time, I said, okay, this is a good thing, because what it did at that point of time, it sort of gave me a sort of status, respect, celebrity status that they were Magnus Sound artist, and some of the artists who signed with me went on to become, pursued that, like the there and the Shant, they were all, but My thing was, I said it's a great thing, and I said it's a great job. Music में क्या है? I said it's a challenge for me. Look at me. मुझे I've been offered. लोग कहते हैं कि हमारे एल्बम निकल रहे. उस जमाने में बहुत बड़ी बात थी. कैसेट निकलना, सीरीज निकलना, म्यूजिक वीडियो. And उस टाइम पे सारा कंपनी फंड करती थी. Then you didn't have all these platforms. So it was a big thing. मुझे याद है उस टाइम पे जब मैं देहरादून में आता था, you know, every time because दिल्ली में ये कहता था Delhi based, I could come home. My mom was here, my sisters, the family, and मैं अपना. तो जब टाइम लगता था just drive down तो लोग मिलते भी थे. को देहरादून उस टाइम में भाई जी आपको टीवी पे देखा. So no, you know, so. But I still retain my thing as Bobby Cash. और मैंने बल्कि एक दी एल्बम करे. You know, and then of course a lot of people used to tell me, यार ये क्या कर रहा है? ये मेरे असली fans थे. I said, well, it just was like a challenge. I said, I can do it. But after those 2 albums, then एक और मैंने करा था instrumental, guitar instrumental, indie film hits का. उसके बाद then I said, that's it. I'm back to my doing a real in my guitar country music, you know. Started doing a live circuit. And I was doing that and doing it very well. Then the international thing happened there.
So when you just mentioned on that, how did the Australian side of things come about with you, with collaborations, and what was that like? Did they initially were they prejudiced about the fact that you're a brown man coming to Australia or to the West? And I'm sure it must have been a cultural shock for them as well to see a brown man singing country music. और तो थोड़ा सा वो बताइए कि how was that experience?
Yeah, I'll tell you what happened was, you know, I had a very happy life in Delhi, based in Delhi. I was one of the most sought after and probably the highest paid artist. I didn't have a band. I used to sometimes, you know, work with other musicians, but generally everybody wanted to hear me play my guitar and, you know, sing alone. So a great thing as solo artist. As a solo artist, I was probably the highest paid musician, you know. I've played on all the top circuits with the good shows, you know, very exclusive. And did the embassies or everything. And then I used to also travel around and, you know. So बहुत अच्छा था दिल्ली में. Family was also, my kids just started going to school in Delhi, based in Delhi, living in Delhi. And then I remember probably 1992, January or so, you know. I think I was performing at the Oberoi's in Delhi.
Okay, at the Oberoi's.
Yes. I was signed on to perform there for some time. And I was probably in the process of doing my last couple of songs for Amonda. And there's a guy who walked in while I was still performing. And while I was singing. Achha, all through this time, जब मैं दिल्ली में perform करता था, I used to perform to a lot of international audiences from all over the world. Everybody was said, you've got to come to our country. I mean, you're like, they would compare me with their very best. तो American लोग आते थे, वो कहते थे, you know, you're like Charlie Pride, you're like this, you have to come to America. Nashville आना है हमारे यहाँ, you know, and European आते हैं हमारे यहाँ के perform करो. Australians बोलते थे हमारे यहाँ के perform करो. That you're that good. So I was very used to, and people, I mean, I got some very, very serious offers back then. But I was very cool and happy. I said, it's okay. And I got so used to, मैंने कहा तो इनकी आदत ही बोलने की, सभी बोलते. You know, it was like my eyes to be, oh yeah, great. Here we come. So this guy came and sat down. So finally, last couple of songs, and then I finished my song, and when I was walking out, this guy's talking, he said, that was great. I said, yes. He said, I would have loved to hear more, but I said, I'm truthful, but I'll be performing again tomorrow night. And ठीक है. मैंने कहा कल आना सुनने के लिए. भाई से बात हुई. He said, I'm a television guy from Australia, Australian guy. तो ESPN पे कोई Star Sports, ESPN Sports पे कोई शो का शूट करने आया हुआ.
Right.
है ना. तो he said he was staying at Oberoi. मैंने कहा कल आऊँगा मैं. तो next day जब मैं पहुँचा, so this guy was already ready position बैठने के लिए. तो I said hi as मैं अपना परफॉर्म वगैरह करा. इतने में there's another guy who was very close to me, you know. वो आके उसके पास बैठ गया. Who was also into television, है ना. मैंने कहा ये साथ बैठे हुए हैं. अच्छा anyway कि I finished my set. उसके बाद जाके मिला. I told this guy तू यहाँ क्या कर रहा है. कह रहा he said no this Colin ने मुझे he told me कि I met a fantastic guy. बात कर रहा था. He was also part of that shoot.
Right.
तो उसने बोला वो तो मेरा बहुत खास है. Like he's like my mentor and बहुत very close to. तो इससे तू भी आ जा फिर. I want to talk to Colin. है ना. ऐसी वो बात हुई. Then he said you know I'm from Australia and a television guy and you know we have this big music festival, one of the biggest in the world, Tamworth. You should come and perform there. मैंने कहा मुझे वो तो वैसे ही सब ऑस्ट्रेलियन यही बोलते हैं. I've heard about it and
Sure.
he said no you have to. He said and I'm a filmmaker and you know what we'll do is you come there, you have such fantastic talent and it will be a great story. We'll film you while you perform there.
Right.
जैसे ह्यूमन वो हो जाता है ना कि एक इंडियन गाय कमिंग फ्रॉम
Unheard of.
है ना. मैंने it will be a nice story.
Nice story.
This was 2002.
2000.
January 2002. उससे पहले 2001 में वो हुआ था 9/11 है ना.
Nice.
He said you know the world is so but it's nice you come there and ये कैसे म्यूजिक लोगों को कनेक्ट करता है. So that sort of appealed to me. It sounds nice. तो मैंने कहा हाँ बिल्कुल. I said sounds good. कब होता है फेस्टिवल. He said next year it will happen in January 2023. Just let us film you and we'll make a nice like a documentary or something.
Right.
ठीक है. तो मैंने कहा मनीष आस्लिक मैं आऊँगा तो मनीष तो मैंने मनीष से कहा मैंने कहा चलते हैं मनीष. You know normally सभी बोलते रहते हैं आ जाओ. ऐसे listen अगर ये चाहता है तो हम चलेंगे. We'll attend a great music festival. We'll hear some great music. हमको मौका लगेगा हम भी बजा लेंगे. We'll have a nice holiday. पेट वो उस दिमाग से हम दोनों चलेंगे. ठीक है. So I told this guy, I said you be in touch with Manish. मैं तो उसके बाद भूल गया है ना. जनवरी हो गया. Suddenly I think probably October 2002. अच्छा मनीष भी must have been in touch with him. मनीष का फोन है कि वो भी अब तो ऑस्ट्रेलिया जाना है. मैं क्या बात कह रहे हो. वो मिला था. मैं कहा हाँ. उन्होंने तो सब सेट कर दिया. You know we have to go to the festival and you know everything is clear. So चलो फिर चलेंगे. And that's how then January, Manish and I, we flew into Australia. उससे पहले
This is 2003.
2000 but just early January वो festival होता है. अभी भी बल्कि चल रहा है. तो before we went to Australia, this guy and उसके साथ उसका they came to film me in India. You know Delhi में मुझे film करा. You know and then I was still based in Delhi. Then they came to get a bit of my background. To make it an interesting story.
Sure.
उसके बाद they flew back to Australia. Then we flew to Australia. The moment we got down at Sydney airport, they were there with the cameras. So वो festival होता है 10 दिन का. Then from Sydney we went to Tamworth. So it was like जिसको अब बोलते हैं ना reality television. Basically there was no script or anything. It was just Bobby Cash and talented guy coming. और cameras थे तो वहाँ it's a huge festival. Best you know all big stars come there everybody. Sure. But there's also a street जहाँ पे जो busking वाले होते हैं तो buskers गाड़ी लेते हैं.
नहीं.
तो they found a spot for me. मुझको भी वहाँ पे गया. अच्छा and पूरा कैमरा तो लोग देख रहे. पहले that attracted attention itself. So I started playing on the street. While I was playing, a couple of days, you know, तो वहाँ तो लोगों की भीड़ है.
इकट्ठा हो गए.
Wow, it's thronging with people. But where I was playing, everybody wanted to be there. Who's this guy? ऐसे बजा रहे. He sounds like a great American country song, like a classic. And suddenly I started becoming the talk of the festival. You know, things happen so fast. वो 10 दिन का festival होता है. मैंने I think by the third day I was on that. Maybe on the fourth day I was the ABC TV came. I was featured on the prime time. It's called prime time report or something. 7:30 report. जो prime news होती है. All over Australia, I was there. The TV crew came and they started. Who are you? You know, all that. This guy is track. You know, itna wo hua. I was in the national, not just local newspapers. Pure the national newspaper. Yeah. So by the time, not even a week was through, suddenly I was playing in a, they moved me into a venue. And that venue was like packed out, sold out. अच्छा वहाँ के जो बड़े-बड़े जो music industry के stars and लोग promoters and stars, they started coming. वो भी आ गए.
Right.
Who's this guy? So I became like the talk of the festival. And then somebody saw me. There's a very, very interesting old farmer there. वो भी, it's all part. And it was all, I had the cameras on me. So luckily all this was document. वो instead of just a simple documentary, वो story बनने लगी. यहाँ तो एक star बन रहा है. And then I had a very dramatic meeting with this farmer at his farm. He sent me कि इसको लेकर पूरा camera crew के साथ गए. And but long and short of that, by the end of the festival, everybody knew me. I had been on, you know, national television, and this old farmer who was originally American, who loved country music. He loved my music so much that, you know, when I met him, he said, "What can I do for you?" And he, I think, January mein festival khatam hota hai. May or June, I was back in Australia in one of the best studios recording my first album with some of the finest musicians in the world.
What a story.
And he funded it. And, you know, I had some great musicians. I remember Larry Mohaberek, who used to play for Elvis, piano player for Elvis Presley and Neil Diamond. वो level के. वो मेरा पहला album record हुआ. When that album was released, it made it to the country music charts. उसके बाद तो it was like suddenly I was booked out. जो हम तो सैर के लिए गए थे वहाँ. Suddenly I was booked to tour Australia. And that album, it was playing on the radio and everywhere. वो सोचा भी नहीं था. And I never had to open for anybody. I was like a headline act. And I was filling out venues and, you know, album, and suddenly I was booked to tour.
Bobby, would you have any dream collaborations that you would probably want to do in the future, near future? Any people that you would want to make an album or have a duet with someone?
I tell you, truth is most people I would have liked to already passed on, you know.
Oh.
Yes, you know, for example, you know, artists like Merle Haggard or guitar player like the Spanish guitar like Paco de Lucia. But at the same time, with me, a lot of things have come as a sort of as a surprise. I just don't know. With me, things just turn up, and I think it's been on my heart to just do something with somebody who I can sort of. I don't know who it is right now. The ones I would have liked to, as they're not they long. Their music is still around.
Their music is still around.
Yes.
Going forward, Bobby, what can we look forward to from your end? Are you working on an album? Is there something that there is to look forward to from your end? Off camera, you mentioned something about
a feature film. Yes.
So what's that about?
Yeah, there's a like a biopic in process.
Right.
I've just recently signed the life agreement. You know,
contract.
Yeah. This movie thing is always, it's been cropping up since, I think the first time it turned up was 2004. Between 2004, I've had a lot of
offers.
Yes, and you know, whether it was from the Fox Studios and other people, and between that, like even 2023, and like in the past 1.5 years, I've had 2 offers, so I've taken up. Finally, I said, okay, there's something to, because I keep getting these offers again and again.
Anything that you could probably share with us who might be the probable actor
one of my producers initially suggesting a guy called Dev Patel. You know,
Dev Patel, yeah.
somebody had suggested.
Yeah. He's a great actor.
Yeah.
A British.
Yes.
So music bit, I think you'll have to take it.
Yeah. वो तो मुझे करना पड़ेगा. Like अभी just last week I recorded a duet with a singer in Australia. तो अभी वो उसका भी release हुआ है. Singer Shelly Minson. तो उसके साथ एक duet करा था मैंने. तो उसने अभी अपना एक album निकाला है.
So it's a part of the album.
Yes.
It's part of the album.
Yes.
Bobby, towards the end, one last question. What advice would you probably give a musician, a country singer who's just coming up? What would your advice, what would your 2 bits be to him?
Well, first of all, not just country, किसी भी आप music
For a singer, for that.
For anything, you know. I think the style comes secondary, you know. And I think सबसे बड़ी चीज़ है be true to your art. You recognize, like personally for me, मुझे पता है जो म्यूजिक की गिफ्ट है मेरे, it's something very special. And ये ऐसी चीज़ है जो अपने लिए तो fulfilling है, but ये दूसरों के लिए भी बहुत एक लोगों की जिंदगी में बहुत upliftment, खुशी. In some way you can touch people with this. जो आप musicians हैं, जो आप चाहे instrument बजाते हैं, चाहे गाते हैं, whatever, लिखते हैं, composer हैं, आपके पास बहुत special gift है. And I honor the one who has given me the gift. What greater honor than by being thankful and by sharing it with people.
Before we leave, Bobby, it would be our absolute pleasure if we could hear something before we wrap this up.
I wish you had the...
I know you're missing your guitar. Yes. I know you're missing your guitar. But just a few lines if you can hum.
एक गाना लिखा था मैंने. I feel like a star tonight, standing in the shining lights. I'm glad I've come to your side of town. I feel like there is magic all around. There's a lot of pretty faces in sight, fancy folks dressed in style. And here I am in these lights. I could sing my songs on and on tonight. I feel like I'm a singing star tonight. And I know that this feeling is just right. I could sing my songs on and on tonight.
Great, wonderful. Thank you so much, Bobby. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you with us. Riveting conversation, a musical conversation. So much for me to learn and absorb from what you had to say, and for our viewers also, I would like to say so much that they can learn. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I would definitely want you over again whenever it is feasible, whenever time permits.
Next time I'll have a guitar.
Yeah, next time you do get your guitar.
So we'll make it more musical.
Perfect. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. Thank
you, Yash, and God bless all of you out there.
Thank you so much. तो गाइज ये थी हमारी कॉन्वर्सेशन बॉबी कैश के साथ. आई होप यू एंजॉयड द पॉडकास्ट. अगर आपको ये पूरा एपिसोड बहुत अच्छा लगा हो, प्लीज मेक श्योर दैट यू लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब टू द मेंटालिटी.